back to the channel, guys.
Another day back at it again. 95 Chevy Suburban. So we're gonna start with them fuel lines back there. They run all the way down the frame, just alongside all these new brake lines. So we're just gonna redo all that stuff for safety, and obviously we'll show you in the back. They're super corroded in the rear of the truck where the tires throw a lot of salt and snow and water on them. That's where the fuel leak was also as well, on top of the gas tank. So
we're gonna address all that shit today. We already got this thing on the stands. He jacked it up on the side so he can make his little cuts or whatever he has to do.
Got to do a little bit of surgery on this truck today. So we're gonna cut all the fuel lines out. We'll show you how to do that. Just the same almost the same process as doing the brake lines, one at a time, so you don't lose the path and you know exactly what lines you're running.
Yeah, there's like there's a going, the in and out, and a vent or something like that.
There's a inlet and outlet and a vent
for
the fuel system. The vent actually comes up to this canister here. That'll be the last one we do. It's this pipe that runs along the frame into the top of this valve.
Yeah.
And that goes all the way to the back of the gas tank. So we'll get to that one last. We're going to take care of the fuel lines that go to this TBI system, to the tank, and then we're going to new fuel line, new fuel filter, all new fittings, and we'll show you how that gets done.
We'll show you the parts in a few seconds. Hans is working on that. I'm going to go ahead and grind all this out, clean all of this rust underneath this gasoline tank area, so I can get ahead with the POR and protect it for years to come from all this fish scale and rust. You know, we don't want this anymore. Look at that. So I'm gonna take care of this today.
That's it.
I got some parts here, guys. The invoice. We got some hoses. We got the shocks, because our shocks are shot. Put this over here. What we have here, we have the water pump. Here goes our fuel lines. Some brand new fuel lines, because we need another box of goodies. I think those are the brakes or the some more parts. I have the radiator inside the house. Hans is here, and we're gonna go get to work. Got the wheels back on the E46. All we're waiting for is for a flange, and that's it. Let's get this done.
Jay's over here with the wire brush, getting all the scale off the frame. There's no rot, just scale, surface rust. So we're just gonna clean all that off, and then you'll see after. A little POR, gonna make that thing brand new. Some people get scared of stuff like this. They think this project's, you know, like past its time. It's not. There's no rot. Body, all the body mounts are still intact, no holes, you know, just surface rust. Jay's in there doing his thing, taking care of the metal work.
I'm surprised this didn't rot or scale up like this, but quick light sanding, light grinding, and I got brand new POR. This area right here is gonna look brand new when we're done with it. So
he's gonna do that rear end. That'll be after. Right now we're taking care of the top of the body where the gas tank goes up, and you're never going to take that gas tank back down. We're taking care of all of that. Other videos will show you how to take care of the rest of the frame and other things. Right now, Jay will take care of that metal restoration. He's, you know, getting it down to pretty much bare metal. And then we're going to go on from there. This is all prep work just to get the gas tank in and have a new foundation for the fuel system so they're not in the rusty areas. This truck lives in the South Shore of Long Island, New York, and probably used to launch a couple boats in its time. So now we just gotta clean it all up. All those fuel lines Jay has in his hand there, those are all getting replaced with inline tubes fuel line system from front to back. It's also getting new shocks. We got new shocks for it in there. So right now he's cleaning that so we can assess those upper bolts. Hopefully they just come right out with a little bit of heat, and we'll put some new bolts on it and take care of that. So we'll get the suspension back up to date, new shocks, the leaf springs, you know, those can last the test of time. And we'll clean them up anyway and paint them up. We put new pads in them, as you can see there in the corner there. We put new big spring pads already.
Come take a look at those bolts, see if they're fucking shot.
I think they are.
If Jay thinks they're shot, that means they're shot.
I think they're shot.
Think so?
My thing is, I hope they don't fucking snap. They're bad. Take a look, go look.
Let's go.
Here, give me the camera.
Let's go under there and assess.
Look at all that. And that was the first kind of pass.
Check the shot.
This is crazy. Look.
People would think that's bad, but that's just scale. There's no holes in this thing.
No, that's a good thing. It's like solid metal. Just take a look.
They look great.
Yeah?
Actually, in good condition. Somebody replaced them once. Not I. Somebody.
You looked at the ones at the top? I just cleaned them right now.
Right here, yeah. You cleaned all the threads off here, which is good. We'll be able to back those out. We'll hit them with some PV blaster up there, and boom. Those will come out. We gotta check that one.
Yeah, I gotta go to that side.
That one. We gotta check that one. This one's good. That one.
Alright, cool.
It's looking great. Oh my goodness, this looks like a frame again. Beautiful.
I just need to hit it with the POR.
Pass me the gun. And get this last wheel system.
What gun?
The red one. Done.
Oh, that's for the clip?
The bolts are coming out. One line out. We're gonna just cut the rest of the way down. So everything's just rotting.
And this one is the
It's the main fuel line.
this thing wasn't in the best shape. Look at how thin this metal was. Look how thin. I don't know if you can see how thin this metal is in here.
Who gives me the light, bro? Look at that.
There's the rest of the line.
Jesus. Look at that. That's nice. This section that had some grease on it still survives, but that's on the way out. That was bad. That was really bad. Vent hose. Evap leak right there. That's a check into a service engine light on this car.
Oh, yeah, this is bad. Evap leak.
That's a fucking service engine light.
That's
I don't
crazy.
say so myself. Alright, we're gonna move to the middle of the car so we can pull the middle out by the fuel filter and go from there. So here's the main from the fuel filter. Jay's gonna grab that.
I got it. Watch yourself. You got a little gas in there. Did you get wet?
No.
Good.
Fuel. Get this vent hose out.
There's another clip over there.
Yeah, I'll get to that one. I couldn't get it on that side.
There you go.
There you go. That's the vent hose. So we're running the main and the vent together. We're gonna do the return on its own. only so that it keeps all the brackets suspended, and we don't have to lose our position on everything.
Yeah.
And the brake line that we ran last episode, you could see still here, holding it up.
Watch your head. Don't do what I did.
So now we're gonna get the new hoses to run from there to here, which is where the fuel filter is past this cross member. And then we're going to show you putting in the new fuel filter and the vent hose all the way to the canister that we showed you earlier on.
Nice. See that in a second, guys. You'll see that in a second. All right, Hans.
So we got the inline tube fuel line kit. So as you could tell, they're not metal lines. They're nylon lines. And obviously they're fuel treated lines. So in reality, you could run E85 with this set, which we will do. We'll show you how to do that later on. But this is easier to run down the frame rail and in all the little tight areas. This little soft hose, just run it all through. It comes with the adapters for the TBI system and all the shark clamps.
Yep, we'll show. I'll add the link in the description below for these parts because these are really cool parts.
And the kit comes with everything you need: new fuel filter, all the lines, a vent, a fuel return.
Yeah, all the clips, everything.
And all the fittings that fit the tank.
Let's just show them. Look at this. Super.
O-rings.
Look at fuel, vapor, fuel, and it tells you got all the. It's labeled, so it's
everything is labeled. You can't confuse anything. You can't put it in backwards. Everything just fits the way it's supposed to be. It doesn't come with a detailed instructions in the box, but if you go on inline tube, they have a layout of how the system looks like. If you're a seasoned vet and knows how the fuel system works, this is nothing. It's a no-brainer job for you guys.
Yeah. So we're about to get these in a sec, and you'll see that right now.
That's it.
Let's see. Alright. Got the main.
Now we're running the vent lines and the main feed line. Like I said, guys, I'm leaving out the return until we're done, so we can keep that up, the lines up.
And everything, see? Fuel vapor, that's the vent. Main fuel, that's the main.
If you guys notice how easy this is, let me show you why this makes life so much easier. Now imagine having to get a hard line through that hole and then bending it all down that frame. Look at that. Look at all those bends, all those holes, all those passages you have to pass through. Now this nylon line, it's like running electrical wire right through and will last the test of time because it's nylon and plastic.
And we could run stronger fuel.
Oh yeah.
So you can get a better burn.
And with these fuel prices today, you know, it's nice to have options. So, you know, we'll take this truck from 1995 to the present day using, you know, more exotic fuels like E85 or maybe E92, depending on where we go with this truck, but we'll be set up for it. Yeah. You know, anything that's not plastic coated or anything, like plastic hoses like the fuel lines we're using. You know I was saying nylon, but it's internal, so you can run those fuels. It doesn't eat through the lines. These rubber lines, E85 would have ate right through them eventually over time.
Yep. But I just want to say that brake line back there looks amazing.
Yeah, that's part of the inline tube kit. Like if you guys are trying to bring your truck up to date, inline tube is where it's at.
Yeah.
They don't sponsor us, but they should sponsor us because we use all their products.
Inline tube.
Yo, when are we getting a sponsor?
We need that. We got so much cars we're gonna use your parts on. We have an Impala, we have the Trailblazer,
the Impala as well,
Fords, and Mustangs, different years, you know, a whole bunch. You'll see. Oh, I think the coffee's ready. Watch it back.
Coffee's ready. We need that fuel.
All
right, guys. So we got this is the fuel return line that we just pulled out, the last and final line. We're gonna run the new plastic lines up to the front and take care of that. You'll see how easy all these fuel lines pull right through the frame.
Yep.
Pretty straightforward.
You already got a couple of them right there.
And when you're stuck on the side of the road and you're like, hey, you know what? Or you're stuck at your house, you can't get it to the mechanic shop, you're in a rural area, this is your best solution right here, because you don't even have to take the old fuel lines out. You could just run this past them and just get back up and running again. Yeah. You know, it makes the life so much easier. So it comes with that nice fitting on the end there. Run that through.
Guys, it's, you know, it's super easy. I'm just gonna give a close-up.
Only sweat on the nose.
Only sweat on the nose, bro. This is no sweat.
Thank God we have a beautiful day today and it's not hot. This is the times when you appreciate doing a job like this. It's like, oh God, it's not hot out here today.
Did you hit your forehead?
I did.
I can see it already.
I did hit my forehead on that muffler. The worst. The worst.
Awesome.
Back is done. Now we're at the middle. We're gonna go up to the TBI system and show you how the lines hook up there. I passed it around the suspension. I should have passed it this way. Pass it all along under there.
Yep. I'm here. New fuel line, guys. Work its way somewhere. Oh, like this. There you go.
That's the whole vent hose. And there was definitely a leak here. This is bad. I mean, look at this. It fell apart. Done. Already got the new hose already ran up to the car. Just gonna line it back up where it needs to go in the frame. Pass it on.
And then it goes like down and under and over. Go this way to do the front. Yep. There's like a little pinch at the little clip area for it.
And you guys don't make the move and don't spray this because it will break. It's very old. Extension.
Yeah, where's that little clip? How many little clip it goes on to? Right here, you heard it. It clipped. There you go. Nice, smooth transition.
I know you guys are gonna make fun of me because of clippers.
Yeah.
That's it. Done. Vent system's taken care of. That's all front to back now replaced.
Alright guys, I got everything grinded down. I'm gonna start laying down some POR. Pete, roll it up.
That's what you call a brand new chassis again. You know? A little time, a little effort, some good friends. Look at that. Brand new again. And we're saving another one. Another one. Saved.
This is not going to the graveyard. Not on our watch.
Good morning, baby.
Oh, this is the
That's the trailer. Oh, that's the vent for the filler neck.
Get some of here.
Yeah, spray that. Definitely. That's where the rot. You always find the rot on these trucks right there.
Pete, can you give me a hammer?
Oh, he's gotta knock a big piece of scale off there.
You want to come off? It bent mine. It was so tough.
I don't have a hammer there, Pete. I didn't bring
no,
one
this
today.
is nothing. The car, it bent my scraper. You see it? It used to be flat.
I'm just trying to bang that out.
It took some of it out before, but you know, even though you can paint over the rust, that's what POR is for. I like taking out the scales.
Yeah.
So with this,
neutralizes it.
yeah. It should be over there by the table. I'm only gonna do this and in the carriage area of the gas tank.
Yeah, we're gonna do this so we can get that done. Jay's taking care of that. You see, guys, we got those fuel lines in there. Look at that. New chassis, new fuel lines, new brake lines. So almost, this truck's gonna get restored nicely. There you go. Look at that. Look at that piece. Look at those pieces just fell out the car. People will be scared of this. That's all right. It's all falling from that bumper right there. We're gonna replace that bumper.
Right up.
That's it. Now he's gonna paint over that.
Now you're gonna see.
Back to new. Back to black.
I like giving it a thick coating.
It's important in these areas on these trucks. They rust out.
Well, the smoke, the paint.
When you spraying like that,
But is it hitting the white?
No.
All right.
No. You good. I'm watching. We just want to make sure we're not catching any overspray onto the bumpers. Now G's game. It's all right. Get those inside of those frame rails so we can get that up. Moving right along, guys, on to the next step. We're going to add the new fuel filter with the fuel line to the end, right up to the TBI system. So this attaches to the rubber hoses right above the transmission. Inline tube doesn't inform you about that, so you have to figure it out on your own. When the line came in, it came like this. I'm wondering why isn't it long enough to the TBI? Because there's a set of rubber lines that go above the transmission. So this will, you cut the ends off, go to the rubber. That's why I give you this, and they give you 2 shark clamps. Attach it to the rubber hose, use 2 shark clamps and your special banding pliers. You definitely need a set of these so you can clamp those. Fits in there like that, and then you would press it and crimps it down. Makes it a sure clamp to the hose in the car.
All right. So we got the first shock out. Got the new shocks here. Next one, then we'll take that one out, and then we'll mount the gas tank. Fuel lines are completely in. Look at that. Look how nice and uniform that looks. And then I got these right here.
He said the thing gotta be whole.
So we got the first shock almost done. I'm gonna pop this open, and as it flex, I'm gonna try to put it in there with the strength of Hercules. While Hans was running the fuel line all the way to the front, I took the liberty of installing the shock absorbers. There's one on this side and the other one's inverted on the other side of the differential. So we got both of those on. We got new bolts on there. We took the liberty of kind of like touching this up with some POR paint just to protect it from rust in the future. Now we're gonna go ahead and finalize the gas tank installation, put all the valves and stuff. And hopefully we get this thing up and we're done for the day, man. We definitely did a lot of work today, so.
Take a look at all the paint up there.
New paint, POR. So, just about there. Getting all this gas tank stuff prepped up.
See the inline tubes bolt right up to the new fuel pump sending unit. We'll raise the tank up a little more so we can make our vent connections and our overflow valve connection.
You already ran the
Got new straps in place.
and shout outs to LMC Trucks for all these fine parts. We got the gas tank, I think fuel pump, we got a whole bunch of stuff, straps, tons of stuff from those guys.
You need that gas tank, LMC Trucks the spot to get it at.
You know, LMC, if you want to sponsor us, you know, we're
We
here
always love sponsors, LMC Trucks. We installing your parts
all the time.
all the time. You know? Come on.
Shoot, it's a break. LMC, what's going on?
Thanks.
But we're gonna get the gas tank on. We're just doing some final stuff to get this thing
Before
up
we
there.
close this up.
That goes on the opposite side.
That's gonna
and
go
that-
up and over.
There's a bolt, yeah, that I have
There's
to
a
get to.
ground on that. That goes through the bolt to the sensor over here, the connector. I'm sorry. All right, guys, let's do it.
Awesome. So we got the gas tank on. We got the fuel pump, gas lines. I got the key right here. We're gonna see if this thing starts. Let's see. I know we gotta crank it a couple times because there was nothing on the lines. Oh, the battery's disconnected. Did it come back on? No, this battery hasn't been on for a while either. Let's see if this thing crank.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go get more gas. We only had 2 gallons of gas here.
If that.
You got a big gallon. We got a big gas tank, so we'll fill up the tank. Probably put like $40 worth of gas in this high gas market. But it's all done. New fuel lines in. New gas tank in. Next video, you'll see us start it up and get it up on the road again and bleed the brakes out.
Yeah, but the Suburban is almost done. We're just gonna go down here for you to show you the gas tank is installed. I went and got new straps since how was it gonna work on this right away. So I got the new strap. The only thing I am missing is the shield, which I'll order from LMC. But we got the new shocks in, new gas lines, new brake lines.
Painted up chassis.
We painted up the chassis. Look at how clean that looks down there. Look. Well, this wraps up the video, guys. Thank you for watching.
Check all the links in the description below.
All the parts are going to be there. Next week, we're going to do some more stuff. Hopefully, we get some parts in for the BMW, but that's
Like,
it.
subscribe, and comment.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
A few moments later.
We got some gas, guys. And she runs. We're not going to cut it off for too long because we still got to do the water pump. She's running, guys. So this is going to wrap up the video, guys. This is nighttime already over here. I tried to cut it on earlier, but we couldn't. Went and got some gas. Couldn't go to sleep without checking it out. Turns on, so I'm happy. Job well done. And next thing is this interior, man. We're gonna get some new seats and hopefully bring this interior back to life. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, give us a comment. We got the Suburban on again. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I don't want this thing to overheat. But this is gonna be it for the vid. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back next week with more builds.